There's a whole big story that goes along with today's Aldi trip, but we'll talk more about that later. What is up, you guys? Happy Monday. I know you're getting this video super late on a Monday, but I had to bring you a bonus grocery haul. And this is actually a trip that I made to Aldi that was somewhat spontaneous. So we went to Madison's wedding in Georgia. Some of you may know that. And we flew in and out of Austin, which is about 30 minutes from Aldi, but that's 2 hours from me. So I do not go there very often. It's like a very special trip. So I told my husband, hey, if we land in enough time, we have got to get there. So it was pretty much a mad dash. Every time we hit a red light or some kind of construction, I was like, oh no, we lost another minute. We really were trying to get there. We got there with 13 minutes left. I felt like it was supermarket sweep, and him and I were like running down every aisle, like trying to get what we got. So I spent $155 and didn't even know what I really bought until I got home and unpacked the bags, because we were running through so fast. And I really went there looking for those holiday coffees. I just love them, but it was so awkward. I don't know if I'm gonna make it back to Aldi before the end of the year. I really hope that I do, because it seemed like they were phasing out all their fall stuff. They only had like half an aisle, and then they were starting to trickle in the Christmas stuff, but it just wasn't all out like I was hoping. So I may just have to make another trip back there, but this was just more like a fun trip. This is all the fun things. I pretty much picked up just a lot of fun goodies. Like I do a couple of these kinds of grocery hauls during this time of year, because this time of year comes only one time during the year, and I like to do all the fun stuff for my family and for my kids. So I have a very fun grocery haul for you, but it's also pretty challenging. So I'm gonna do a bonus, since it's a bonus grocery haul, I am gonna do a bonus giveaway, but you guys, you're gonna have to work for it this time, because I actually had Darryl with me. So there are so many items that he picked. So every time he would put something in the cart, he's like, they're gonna totally know that I pick this. They're gonna totally know I pick this, because they're very typical Darryl. So at the end, I said, honey, look at me. You have to pick one thing that you tell me right now is your one item, like your favorite thing. And so he picked it, and that's what you guys need to guess. So if you're new, just place your guesses down below for the one item that you think is my husband's favorite out of this whole grocery haul. And then if I call your name next week during my grocery haul, then you can just email me and I will send you a gift card. So that is it. Enough chitter chatter. I have lots to share with you, and I'm super excited. So let me take you down to my counter and let's see what I spent $155 on at Aldi in 13 minutes. Okay, you guys, so here's a quick overview of what I hope is not my last Aldi haul of the year. Hopefully I can squeeze out one more trip to try and grab some of those holiday items that are just starting to trickle out. But for now, this is what I got for $155, and it is all the fun and all the goods, and I'm excited to share. So I will jump right in to these first few items over here. Now, I always mention when I go to Aldi that I really love the German inspired products that Aldi has. They are a German based grocery store. That's where they originated from. And so a lot of their items still have that same German feel. They all have this brand. I'll never try and say it because I will butcher that, but that is the Aldi brand of their German line. And I just love all of the stuff that comes from there. It is pretty good. I think I probably would really enjoy a trip to Germany. And so I saw these few like little sweet treats, and I thought that some of these things I'm going to use for my own holidays, but then I know Vanessa really loves these German products, and just in case we can't get back for the rest of the year, I wanted to maybe put together a little dessert tray for when we get together for Christmas, because I know she will enjoy these things. So I got the coconut spritz. So they're shortbread cookies. So it looks like a round shortbread cookie that I guess is coconut flavored, but then, or maybe it's not. So maybe now that I'm looking at it, maybe it's just a shortbread cookie dunked in chocolate with coconut here, because this is an almond spritz, and so it looks like a shortbread cookie with some kind of chocolate and then pieces of almond. I'm not sure, and we won't know until we eat them, if the actual cookie tastes like the flavor, but they both just looked so good and gourmet, like something that would look really nice out on like a little dessert tray. So I grabbed both of those, and then I grabbed these two. This one I grabbed with Mason in mind, but then this one I also grabbed, you know, again for one of those kind of, you know, dessert trays. And this just says butter speculoos. And I love, like, speculoos is those cookies that are like Biscoff that I really, really love. And so I was wondering if this is like a buttery version of that. And you might as well call me Paula Deen, because I love butter. We go through a ton of butter in this house, and so I just love the flavor of it and how it flavors things. So I'm hoping that those are pretty good. And then Mason has really been into Domino's. He's been watching a lot of really cool YouTube videos where they like knock down millions of Domino's and stuff. And that's actually one of the things we talked about him putting on his list for Santa, was a Domino's set. So when I saw this, I thought this was so silly. So I'm going to pick this up I already picked this up to put in his stocking. So they're called dark chocolate Domino's. And if you could see, I know the glare is usually kind of hard on this kind of packaging, but it's like a cookie that has different layers. Let me try and move it out of the way of the light. So you can see that it has like a marshmallow layer, and then some kind of jelly layer, and then a cookie layer, and then it's covered in chocolate. And so it says it's a gingerbread cookie with apple jelly and persipion coated with dark chocolate. So I have no idea if this is going to be any good, but since they were called Domino's and it had apple jelly and stuff, I just thought that was something Mason would really like. So I picked that up to either put out for us for Christmas or, you know, in his stocking or something like that. A couple of our staples. So these are the Simply Nature, that's their organic line of their non-GMO white cheddar puffs. We really love these. They're a super small bag, but we did not pick up both for ourselves. I picked up one for us, and I picked up one for Rose, Vanessa's daughter. Ever since I brought these over, she literally is obsessed with them and could want to eat the whole bag in one shot, and I totally feel her, because I almost think that these ones are better than Trader Joe's. So I went and got a bag for us and a bag for her, and then of course I grabbed a thing of the sea salt popcorn. This is my favorite. It's only 35 calories per cup, and there's no butter on it. And I just said, like, I'm a butter lover, so when it comes to popcorn, I generally like buttered popcorn, and this is just sea salted, but it is so good that you can't tell that it's not buttered. I've never enjoyed a popcorn before as much as I enjoy that. So I grabbed that. Again, I had Darryl with me, and so a whole bunch of these things are inspired by him. So I am really going to be excited to see who actually nails what his mystery item is. So this is the family-sized baked cheese crackers. So it's just a giant knockoff Cheez-It. So I'm hoping that they're good. They had the extra toasty, which is like the extra toasty Cheez-Its, and I thought he was gonna go for those, but he said he thought Maya would enjoy these ones better. So we ended up with these ones, but that is a giant Cheez-It box. So that will be good for the kids. They definitely love to pick on their crackers. And then they had a lot of these fun cookie kits. I only grabbed 2 of them, but I could have bought them all, and they were only $1.60, and they don't make a whole lot, so I just thought these would be fun, like when we're doing holiday baking. These are really easy for the kids to do and follow. And these say Yuletide Swirl, so it's a holiday sugar cookie kit. So from what I'm like reading, you make each color separately, and then you like wind them together. So I thought that would be really fun for them. And you do the same thing with the candy cane. So you make the red, and then you make the white, and then you kind of like twine them together. So I really thought that the kids would have a good time doing that. This one only makes 12 cookies, and this one makes 16. So that'll be perfect for when we're doing our baking. And then I did get a bunch of chocolate. I thought the price for this chocolate was really good. It was $2.85. I know that sometimes you can get them like 2 for $5 or something on sale at CVS, but even Walmart and stuff, all these kinds of candies are $3.50 and over. And I don't really know what I want to do for my servicemen this year. Last year, I still did some holiday baking, even with COVID, just allowing somebody to decide whether they wanted to or not. but I'm feeling like even though this year I'm gonna have more time than I normally do, I really feel like it would just be easier if I did little things like this. Originally, I picked this up for stocking fillers or, you know, little candy bowls and stuff that I would put out around. This is something that I always think about for my mom. She always does place settings every year at the Christmas table, and she puts chocolate in them, and she gets every kind of like Christmassy miniature chocolate, and she'll put a few of each in your little place setting at your table. So whenever I see these, I always think of her and like her place settings and stuff. But then driving home, Darryl and I were talking, we're like, oh, maybe we can just make little snack sacks in like plastic, you know, like little cellophane of like pre-packaged things, including candies, and then we'll just put their, you know, attach it to their card, because we usually just give them cash. So, but I usually give them cash with a box of cookies or something. But if we're not going to do that, then maybe this will work. So I got the Hershey Kisses in the sugar cookie. I got the Snowflake York peppermint patties. I got the regular milk chocolate, but it's in the holiday foil of the Kit Kats. I got the holiday colors of the Rolos, the holiday colors of the Reese's miniatures. So I got just those 5. That still would not be enough to cover everybody that we wanted to, but it was just a start that will get some, like, you know, pre-packaged cookie maybe things like this. Or I bought the sugar cookie cinnamon toast crunch like little bars. There was 55 of them in there. There's no way we'll go through all of those before Christmas with all the other snacks and stuff that we bought. So maybe everyone will get like one of those white fudge Oreos we got from Sam's and all of this, and we'll just put that together with their card. So that ended up being what the inspiration was for that. And then the kids are off all of this week, so I wanted to find a few things that I think Jake would gravitate towards to snack on. So I got him the Snack Pack cream cheese dip with pretzels. Philadelphia has one like this. It's kind of like their knockoff, but it's jalapeno cream cheese with some pretzels. So I thought that would be fun to, you know, throw in. Probably Jake will have one now, and then maybe I'll put one aside for Christmas themed lunches. I saw this and I thought this was pretty good, because for this price, I probably could feed our whole family with this being the meat, and then doing like, you know, a rice and a veggie and stuff on the side. But this is a teriyaki seasoned chicken breast, so I thought this would be good for like a stir fry or something. So if I cut this up and do it with veggies and then rice and stuff, I thought that would be a nice dinner for us. Maybe egg rolls, because this has like the Chinese takeout feel. So I don't know, this sounded really good. I've not ever seen this at Aldi before, and it says fresh from Aldi right on the label. So excited to give that guy a try. And then back here is our array of drinks. So I picked this up as something fun for the kids, just a non-alcoholic sparkling red grape juice cocktail. I thought this would be kind of fun. I already have one for Thanksgiving that I think I was supposed to use for Easter that I found, I don't even know where, at the Dollar Tree or something, and we never pulled it out, and it's still in the outdoor fridge. So we'll pull it out on Thanksgiving and we'll taste test it. As long as it's good, maybe I'll save this one for Christmas. If they don't like this one, I know this one's a hit, because we've gotten it a few times before in the past when we lived in Carolina for holidays. So it's just going to be something fun for the kids to think that they're drinking something sparkling. All right, I keep mentioning that I'm struggling with the kids with juice boxes. I just haven't found anything that they've truly loved in every place that we've gone. They haven't carried our staples, but I do know that the kids really, really enjoy these. So this is the Simply Nature, it's the organic, and this is the fruit punch and then the apple juice. And so I got 2 of each. I got like a whole case, 2 fruit punch and 2 apple juice, because I mean, the kids, this will last us into January now, because the kids have such a limited school. But I literally am going to have to donate probably just as much as you see here to the school or somewhere, because my kids will not drink them. They do not like them. I may give some to Vanessa when I see her today later on and see if her kids like them. And if they don't, then we'll start donating them. But I mean, I keep buying these cases of juice boxes and my kids just don't like them. So hopefully, I cross my fingers, but we've had these in the past and I know that they enjoy them. So hopefully that will be good. And then if you guys have been following me, you know, for previous Vlogmas years, you know that I don't have like a pre-made intro. I make a new one every single day with a countdown and then a new coffee cup and a different K-cup pod. And I've been doing this now, I think this will be my 4th year of me doing exactly the same thing. And last year I wasn't gonna do it, and I got so much backlash from you guys. Talk about, where is my coffee intro? So I've still been on the hunt. I went to Aldi to get that coffee that they didn't have. And so this is the only one that I came out with, and Vanessa and I have been like, I'll pick some up and she'll pick some up, and we'll just do a swap so that we both have enough to do a new one every day. And so this is the Green Mountain Dark Chocolate Hazelnut. I'm not usually a huge hazelnut fan, but the dark chocolate, like look at the picture. That sounded good. So like that, I mean, that looked good, the dessert itself. So if that looked good, maybe the coffee will taste good. So I hope that it does. We'll give that one a try. I'm going to split that with her. And then this is the Red Thunder energy drink with caffeine. So it is essentially a Red Bull knockoff. I love these so much. I don't know why I don't pick up like more than one, because I know I don't go often, but I really don't need them. They have a sugar-free. These are loaded with sugar and not good for you. But every once in a while you need like an afternoon pick-me-up, and these literally taste like a Red Bull. Like you would never know if you're drinking this that it is not an actual Red Bull, and I'm a Red Bull lover for the flavor as well. And I just know that the cost of that is also the cost of one regular Red Bull. So I always scoop them when I go. Oh, one more drink. I got the kids some more apple cider. They had the jug that we got last time, but it was kind of light, and this looks darker. This says unfiltered. Yeah, that's why. The kids like the really like dark, deep one. So I got this one as opposed to the jug, but I'm just going to keep filling them with apple cider until it phases out, because they really truly have been enjoying it. So I got that. And then again, with Jake in mind, I'll put some away for Christmas themed lunches and then stuff for him to have for this week off. But this is just the classic guacamole single little cups. We are out of them. Maya still has some hummus ones that I bought for her, but Jake really enjoys the guacamole. So I got that for him. And then I picked this up originally for Mark and mine, just because anytime I see like flavored sauces, I think of like he likes hot sauces and stuff. And I needed one more thing for his Christmas present, but they really don't make wings and chicken and stuff like that. So after talking to Vanessa, I was like, you know what? This is probably not the one more gift that I was looking for, but my brother's favorite place to eat is Buffalo Wild Wings, and I was going to get him a gift card somewhere else to eat, and then like Applebee's, because that's where he likes to go a lot with his girlfriend. But I was thinking maybe I'll get him a Buffalo Wild Wings gift card for Christmas, and then stick it to this, because the sweet honey barbecue is the flavor he gets when he goes. And then they also have the Parmesan garlic, which is probably Buffalo Wild Wings like #1 top flavor. And then they also have the Asian zing in there, which also sounds really good. I think I've had something similar to it, not at Buffalo Wild Wings, but somewhere else. And this is their it says fan favorite sauces. So this has to be their top 3 most popular, and it is, you know, actual name brand Buffalo Wild Wings. So needless to say, I'm going to get a gift card for my brother and his girlfriend to go out to eat, and I'm going to stick it to that as part of his Christmas present. So that's where that ended up going. I had on my list rolls for Thanksgiving. I asked Darryl, what do you want? Do you want like rolls? Do you want garlic bread? Do you want biscuits? And he said no, rolls. And this is the name brand Sister Schubert's, and I knew that Aldi had them. There's 10 rolls in here, which is perfect. Like, we won't need more than that. We're a family of 6. The big guys will have more than one. The little kids will only eat one, and that'll be perfect for Thanksgiving. And so will these. Look how yum. Cranberry and feta mini puff pastries. There's only 12 of them in there. Flaky all butter pastry topped with creamy feta cheese filling and cranberry sauce. That just sounds so perfect to put out for Thanksgiving. So I grabbed that. And then I saw this, of course. I mean, how does this not scream Darryl? So this is the Bake Shop Bakery, and it's a giant raspberry Danish. Like, this is a giant raspberry Danish. So I knew he would enjoy that. So that went into the cart. I got a couple of these small cheese packages because I thought these would be perfect for doing like my little, you know, cheese board and stuff for Thanksgiving without having to do a tremendous amount, because not everybody eats all of this stuff, and then it's a lot of putting away and, you know, taking back out for leftovers. I think this is the perfect amount that will go that day. So I got the Parma salami and smoked provolone, and then the mild Genoa salami and regular provolone. So I think that'll be good for our charcuterie board. boards. And then listen, you guys are so amazing, and I cannot thank you enough for all the times that you guys write in the comments and, you know, let me know things that I did not know. And some of you wrote that as much as I love that unexpected cheddar from Trader Joe's, that Aldi has their own version. And so I was like, huh, all right, we have got to give that a try. So this is not your average cheddar, and this says cheddar and Parmesan, and the unexpected cheddar is cheddar and Parmesan. So I'm pretty sure that even though this doesn't say that this is what everybody was saying. So I got one for myself and then one for Mark. Mark is literally addicted to this cheese, and V has not been to Trader Joe's in a long time. So the last time I went, I picked some up and I purposely put it out at Friendsgiving knowing that he was going to be here. And then I did the same thing. I picked one up in case she doesn't go to Trader Joe's before Thanksgiving. She's hosting this year. Then like she has some, I know, hopefully it's as good, but he should enjoy that. We picked up some French onion dip. We all love, you know, to munch on that. Got some garlic knots. We'll use that for a pasta dinner next week. I got some of the garlic, herb, and seasoned fries. We're going to use that with a meal this week as well. And then holy, like, pizzas and stuff. But oh my goodness, sometimes they keep coming out with these Mama Cozy stuff, and we really, really like the pizza. So we know that most of the other things we probably would like. Jake loved the pizza rolls, like loved the Mama Cozy's pizza rolls better than the regular ones. So we've got the strombolis. We got 2 of them to try. So this is the pepperoni, and then look how yummy the supreme looks. Oh my goodness, yum, yum, yum. And these say handmade. So like I'm excited to give those a try. And then, you know, we got to see some White Castle sliders when we go to the store. Again, this is what happens when you have your husband in the store with you. So we got that. And then look at this. Mama Cozy's has a stuffed crust. I don't know if I've ever seen this before, but I just got one. They only had like a cheese and then a pepperoni. And besides Mason, everybody really prefers some kind of meat, and he's fine to just take the pepperoni off. And so I just got one of the stuffed pizzas so that we can try. And then as we were getting online, Darryl was like, oh, we never got a big one. So he went really quick and got the take and bake pepperoni extra large pizza. Again, that'll be a lunch. It's a quick dinner. Like, we don't go often, so we like to stock up on those things. All right. A bunch of you have asked, like, hey, where do you find the Oh Snap pickles? It is really hard to find them. Walmart does have them, but they're pricey, like $1 and change. Target has them, and then Aldi has them. Sometimes I can get a big box from Sam's, but they're not always there. So when I go to Aldi, I like to grab them because they always have the 6-pack. If these didn't have to be a keep refrigerated kind of thing, I would wrap these up and put it under the Christmas tree for Jacob and Maya, because they are obsessed. Like, Maya was even supposed to get a pack of pickles in our Thanksgiving Day lunches, and I didn't have an extra one for her because she already swiped it out of the refrigerator and ate it without me knowing. Like, she literally loves these pickles so much. So I got a box for her and a box for Jake. There's 6 of them in there. It's the Oh Snap Pickling Company, and these are the Dilly Bites. So it's like little quarter size, but like a 1/4 inch thick, like a nice size pickle chips. The kids really enjoy them. There's like a hot and spicy, and there's a purple bag or a pink bag that's like sweet and spicy, like the ones from Costco that come in the jar. They're really good, but these are just kind of perfect for the lunchbox. The kids enjoy them, and I don't mind giving it to them. So I was glad I could scoop up 2 boxes of those. I did get some of the organic beef broth. I need that for a couple of recipes this week. And then I actually think it might have been the chopped salad kit that I got from Aldi that Jake liked. That was not as good as the Trader Joe's one, because when I got the Trader Joe's one last time, he asked me, hey, is that the salad you picked up for me? And I said yes. And when I put it together, I realized that there was feta cheese in there, and Jake does not really like feta. And he ate it, but I don't feel like he enjoyed it as much. I think it was this one. This is the green cabbage, carrot, green leaf lettuce, green onion, cilantro, tortilla chips, roasted pepitas, and then jalapeno ranch dressing. I think this is the Southwest kit that he liked the most. So we shall see, but I picked that up for him. Again, that's something he'll eat this week while he's out and then strawberries. Strawberries have been super hard to find, and I wanted to toy with a couple of like chocolate covered strawberry kind of things for the kids for like back to school lunches for the Christmas break and stuff. And I actually want to maybe recreate my turkey fiasco. I tried to make like a chocolate covered turkey with like pretzel sticks, so I used potato sticks and marshmallows and chocolate. If you guys saw my lunch video, then you know like how I tried to do that, and it just wasn't a success because the only thing I had was frozen strawberries and it just wasn't working. So I'm hoping I can do it again. So I got 2 packages of the strawberries, and yeah, that is it, you guys. So I'm hoping this wasn't my last one. Fingers crossed, you guys. We shall see. If not, then this is my final Aldi haul of 2021. All right, you guys, so that is it for this time's bonus grocery haul. I hope you enjoyed. What I really truly hope is not my final trip to Aldi this year. I'm really hoping maybe V and I could sneak in a day where her and I go out and spend the day together, and we grab some lunch and we drive out to Aldi and we do all the holiday things, and then we come back. Like, we do try and squeeze in like a day or two like that during this time of year, but there's just so much going on. She still has unfinished things in her kitchen, and like I have stuff going on over here, and it's just, I'm still like walking in a boot and all of that. So it's a lot to just kind of, you know, maneuver all that stuff during this time of year. So we will see, but hopefully, fingers crossed, like I said, we can sneak back for one more trip. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new, because I do post a grocery haul every single Tuesday here on the channel. Plus I share a meal plan, and sometimes I throw in bonus grocery hauls like this time because I'm a bit of a grocery store junkie. So if you are too, come along, join the fam. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.